Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. We are here for our weekly energy reading. There are a bunch of people outside at the pool. I wanted to do my reading outside on my deck, but it's a little too loud. So we are cozied up inside. I have my little bin of all of my cards. We're going to start with Micah Magic, the deck I created in memory of my daughter. If any of you would like to purchase this, I never share it. I don't know why, but it's available for sale. Everything's in my description box. It's always been there. Every once in a while, I'll get an email that someone purchases it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it makes me feel so good because I know that you're experiencing the same magic that I'm sharing here, but you get to do it on your own. And maybe you've never used cards before and you don't know how, and you're kind of like, I don't know what to do. I always recommend just wake up every morning, pull maybe 10 cards. It usually tells a story. There's 100 cards in the deck. So I always like to pull 10 because I feel like it's just enough and it's not too much and it's not too little, but it kind of sets your intention for the day. I also like to pull at night to see if it matches what happened during my day. So speaking of that, let's pull 10 cards. We'll do 10 cards right off the bat. Let me call in our guides. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please open sacred space. Please bless me, bless my cards, bless my viewers. Only allow the highest and whitest light messages to come through. This week is what, the third week in July? Yes, almost the last week in July, July 23rd. Okay. So let's see what messages we need to hear this week. There has been this collective energy of heartbreak, which I don't want to say out loud, but for some people it's heartbreak. A lot of people, yeah. So our guides are saying it's time to share the love. Some people are experiencing heartbreak. They're experiencing breakups, loss, letdowns, whatever way that looks, financial loss. But as we know, it's darkest before dawn, and we have to kind of remove the idea of what we thought our life was supposed to look like and really become open to the fact that our soul has a plan. Can you guys hear the little girls screaming outside? They're so cute. um, they're playing hide and go seek and they're screaming the numbers. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I feel like that's kind of symbolic of it's hide and seek. Like you don't know what's coming next in your life. The universe is blocking your vision. Or maybe you do know, it's just been revealed to you that you do know where you're going and what's next. And it's really, really scary. And you're like wanting to cover up your eyes and not go in that direction because it's the unknown, it's the unknown. You know, you want to go towards this person, this state, this city, this job, but you don't know how it's all going to play out, or if you don't know if you're going to be received by that person. But this is saying you can trust your heart. If you've been feeling something in your heart, you feel this nudge, you've been thinking of somebody more often, share the love. Tell them now before it's too late. Super important. Yeah, they just like, I got chills all over my body when I just said, tell them now before it's too late. You are the king. You are a king or queen. Never settle. Forgive them. Yeah, this is somebody totally coming back, expressing their feelings, asking for forgiveness for whatever happened. Change is here. Change is here. Share the love. That's 4 cards. Call them. If you know in your heart that if you lived the rest of your life not speaking to this person, whoever you are thinking about, or maybe they're thinking about you, just know that they want to call you. They want forgiveness. They want to know that, you know, is the connection still there? Do you still have the same feelings for them? I thought another one flipped, but we're going to ask the universe. No, we're going to ask the universe to see if that card is meant to come back out. It will. Okay, so we have 2, 4, 5 cards so far. And I just saw at the bottom, a windfall of money. I had the most epic dream last night. It was my dad. First time he came to me in a dream in a really long time. And it was a strange dream. It's like he wasn't in his body. It's like his body was there. And I always say the universe jumps into people's bodies and it does things, or like, I wish I could be in your body so I could experience your life through your lens. But in my dream, he was off in the distance and it wasn't my dad, but it was his body. And he was doing work at the office. And he said that he was fixing something that my aunt didn't do. It's a family business. My brother works there. My sister-in-law works there. My aunt works there. My uncle, my cousin. It's a welding supply company. It's awesome. My pop started the business after World War II. He was an underwater welder. And now that I know about entrepreneurship, I'm like, holy cow, I can't believe my pop started his own business. I wish I would have had conversations with him about it. But he came back from war and just started his own company. And now there's like 5 different buildings, 5 different shops in different cities in New Jersey, one in Pennsylvania. And my dad and my uncle were the president and vice president. And my dad passed in 2021. And my aunt helped my dad do all the finances, all the bookkeeping. So in my dream, my dad his body was there, and he was saying that he came back to fix something in the company that my aunt didn't do. And we were like, oh man, I wish my dad, like, it just felt like a robot. It didn't feel like it was him, but his presence was there. His body was there. And then at the end of the dream, he was like standing there with his arms open, crying, going, I'm back. I'm here. I'm in my body. I'm in my body. And we just all went and hugged him. I woke up crying in the middle of the night. And I just felt like that dream means something. And when I saw the windfall of money, I was like, I wonder if he's doing something for us financially with his company. I know my brother, I think, got shares in the company after he passed, but I don't know. It was just a thought. But I will never forget that hug in my dream. It was real. I'm telling you, I was in another dimension with my dad for sure. And it felt so damn good. And to see him cry and to see his little arms and his sweet little eyes soften. And he's like, I'm here. Come hug me before I have to leave. It was the best. I woke up and I just felt, okay, this is really funny. Look what card we got, you guys. We already got this card. So this means I have 2 of my decks. One of my Micah Magic decks is in my bin. One is on my table in my room. So maybe I mixed up the cards and I got double in one deck because I did not print 2 of these in this deck. So interesting. You're really, really, really being guided to forgive somebody. No matter how much pain they have caused you, please forgive them. And maybe that's symbolic of my dad. Maybe there's a loved one that is passed and they're wanting you to forgive them for any pain that they caused you. Maybe they were abusive, or maybe they withheld things from you. Please forgive them. Do not hold on to this anger, that hatred. We cannot, and that goes along with share the love. You are here to share love. You're not here to be resentful and hold anger. I thought there was another card that came out, no? Oh, Michelle, you're losing it. Yeah, there was. Okay, revisit your path and see how it all worked out. This was the other card that fell out with forgive them. So we have a windfall of money. Call that person, change is here, forgive them, forgive them. You're a king and queen, never settle, share the love, revisit your path, do some life mapping, look back and see how everything has always worked out. When we're manifesting, I actually filmed a video about that. When we're manifesting, we have to be in gratitude. We have to be in appreciation, because if we're not appreciating where we are and how far we've come, then we can't create more. We have to create more by feeling good where we are. So, looking at my couch, I'm grateful for how I got that. I actually manifested my couch with my mom. All of the artwork in my house has been gifted to me from lovely people, and they all hold wonderful memories. I can sit here and be appreciative of that. And when I'm in the moment, feeling gratitude, I'm creating more for my next moment, for my next week, for my next month. So there's a message there. Look back at your past and see how everything has always worked out. Let go of old behaviors. Sorry if you can hear the girls are still screaming. Let go of old behaviors. Old behaviors could be allowing people to use you, allowing people to text you at all hours of the day, allowing people to, or maybe you're people pleasing and you're not saying no and you're not setting boundaries. I know I've had in the past, like 6 months, I've had to have certain conversations with certain people saying like, hey, you can't just ignore me. and deny my existence. Like I deserve a hello or a goodbye, or I'm busy right now. And when we do that, we're teaching that other person about communication. And if they don't do it the next time, then that's a boundary. We don't spend our time with people like that because they're not honoring us. Whoever is ignoring you, they are denying your existence. It is so wrong. And they don't know that it's wrong until you tell them it's wrong, because they might be running on a pattern or old conditioning. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Last card. Last card. It fell on the King Queen card. Your current energy is creating your future. What are you believing to be true? Somebody is having some negative beliefs around money. You're not believing that you're worthy of it. You're not believing that you're worthy of love. Believe it or not, love and money work hand in hand. When you're in love, you attract way more money. When you're, excuse me, and I'm burping, so that's throat chakra. When you're in your gratitude and you're feeling good in your life, you're attracting more love and more money. It all works together because it's all abundance in love and joy and peace and happiness and experiences. And we need money to do those experiences, not all, but some. So, what is your current energy right now? I need you to ask yourself that question. How have you been feeling the last 3 hours? How can you shift? How can you go journal, take a bath, take a walk in nature? How can you disconnect from people who you've been spending too much time with who are negative? All right, let's get some tarot. We're going to do the Rider-Waite Tarot, the old school. We have the World at the bottom, which is completion. Wow. We have 6 of Swords. Somebody is coming out of a dark time. This man is bringing his family to better days. They are leaving an environment that no longer serves them. And this could be a man and his new partner. It could be a man and his child. And they just picked up their new partner and they're going to better days. They're no longer in the energy of struggle. They're coming out of the storm. King of Cups. Yep. He is now evolved spiritually. He's connected to his heart. Cups represent emotions and love. It's a king it's not the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a romantic. He's coming to take you on a date. A king is grounded. He knows what he wants. He's a divine masculine. He is literally going to be the safe space for a feminine, and he's going to offer so much connection and patience and kindness. I just imagined 2 people sitting cross-legged across from each other with their hand on each other's hearts, and they're just being there. They're hugging. Maybe she's sitting on his lap, and you're just honoring each other in the emotions that you're in. And maybe it's a feeling of home. You're finally home with each other, and you're just literally sitting on top of each other, hugging. That's this energy. They just gave me that vision of 2 people coming home to each other and crying. And they're feeling like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this my whole life. And you're literally just merging with each other. And this person, the king, has just come out of such a hard storm. It's been so difficult for him. And he can just relax into your arms. Okay, I just got guided to use the hidden truth to hear what your divine masculine or divine feminine wants to say to you. Take it as it resonates. First card, it's time for me to heal now. Healing happens sometimes in partnerships. You come together and that's when the healing begins. Sorry, I just was like deep in thought. I forgot I was on camera for a second. Oh man, I am becoming a better person. That's like what I said. I just got a vision a vision of me repeating what I said earlier about teaching people how to communicate, saying, you can't treat me this way. You know, you have to say good morning. You have to say good night. You have to, not like on through text, but just like when you're greeting somebody, some people don't have those social skills. And some people don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how to ask you out on a date. They don't know, depending on people's childhood, like they don't have the tools. And as divine masculines and divine feminines, we are here to light the way. We're here to show them how to be. And I say this from a perspective of all the readings that I do with certain men and women who are still really early on the spiritual journey, and they don't have this awareness. They don't even notice that they're not saying certain things or good morning or good night. They're just assuming somebody's always going to be there, and it's selfish and it's entitled, and they're not appreciating their partner. And we have to teach them how to be better. And that's part of the healing journey. Is the trauma is what's causing them to act this way. They don't know. They've never had somebody teach them. I want to be more than friends. So this is somebody who's already in connection with each other. They're communicating often and they're just friends. This person wants more. I also, for somebody completely different, totally different story, scenario, I just saw this again. And this is somebody who's literally around water right now. Somebody is thinking about, divine masculine is thinking about his divine feminine when he's on water. And he's wishing he could run far away with you. He's wishing he could just scoop you up, take you on his boat, and take you away wherever you are. He doesn't want to have to go through the storm that he's about to go through. So normally this card means you've just gone through the storm. But right now, for somebody out there, this message is for a divine masculine who wants to come scoop you up and run far, far away and not have to deal with the storm. But for the healing, they have to go through the storm, because divine feminine, you've already been through your storms. You've been through so much heartbreak, so much loss, so much pain and suffering. And now it's their turn to experience that same feeling so that they can appreciate what you've already been through. So we have to kind of sit back, observe, and allow them the space to heal. But they want to be more than friends, and they want to come scoop you up, and they want to talk to you for hours, and they want to learn about you, and they want to touch you, and they want to feel you. They've been dying. I just got this feeling of like somebody who is so craving to touch you, to touch your skin. I just got a vision of like really, really soft skin. So maybe that's a divine masculine thinking about his divine feminine. Maybe he's remembering how soft you are and how playful you are and how cute you are. I don't react when people mention you. So he's trying to keep his cool if people bring your name up. Maybe that's with the third party, with a spouse. I am afraid to contact you. That's because we got the forgiveness card twice. They're scared that you won't forgive them. My right foot is itching, and right foot is your masculine energy. So he is itching to reach out to you, but he's scared. Let's do one more. I am not available. Maybe not yet. He's working on becoming available. Okay, let's do, I don't know what deck to use right now. I feel blank. I heard animal. Okay. Kim Cran's spider at the bottom of the deck, which is weaving a web of abundance. Ooh, the fox. These are usually great partners, but the fox to me always represents the karmic energy that somebody's sneaky. Somebody's not telling the truth. Somebody's been hiding something, or maybe the karmic partner, the spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend that your person's currently with, the third party, maybe their eyes are like, oh man, they know what I'm about to do. They're knowing that your divine masculine or divine feminine is going to be coming towards you, and they're aware. They're super aware. So divine masculines, just so you know, your karmic partner, if she's a woman, they are very intuitive. They know what you're feeling before you know what you're feeling. So you have to be very honest, and you have to be real, and you just have to say, listen, this is where I'm at. These are my feelings. I don't know what to do with them. I'm feeling like I want some space. I'm feeling like I need time to think about our connection. I'm feeling a discord, and just being honest. that opens the door for space to happen. And then you take space from your partner, and then you both can come back together and figure out what's best for you. But they know. And I just saw the lamb at the bottom of the deck, which is a message coming in. Somebody's going to be contacting you. As soon as they let go of this partnership, they're going to come in with a message, a text message, an email, a DM. A message is coming. All right, let's do 2 more animal cards. We have the gazelle. I just heard they want to watch a sunrise or a sunset with you. They want to slow down and pause and just sit with you cross-legged, hand on each other's hearts. Breathe with you. I just imagine 2 people sitting back to back, like acclimating and calibrating your energy together. And nightingale. Yep. Communication. Somebody wants to tell you how they feel. They're also sending you messages through music. So when you're listening to music, that's them speaking directly to you. All right, lovies, this reading was so yummy, so good. Again, another divine masculine, divine feminine reading, as they always are. The universe has been using me to guide people for 5 years now in these connections, and it never fails. The cards always come up with some sort of relationship. Forgiving somebody. Again, it could be a past loved one too, because I was talking about my dad earlier. Sometimes that signifies somebody out there you're needing to forgive somebody who's passed away that may have hurt you. But if it's not that, and if it's a partnership that you're connecting with in this reading, communication is coming. They're wanting to speak their truth. They're coming out of the storm. They're wanting to come scoop you up and take you on a vacation. They are grounded now. They've always been grounded, but now they're getting to show you what they've accomplished. They're able to show you and be the man or woman that you have always wanted. And they're not settling. They're choosing their highest timeline. And a lot of us have to let go of these sneaky relationships where people were not honest, people cheated on you, people lie right to your face. Yeah, and you now see it. But remember, these people are super aware. They can kind of call it before it happens. So you got to be honest. You can't hide. Get excited. All right, lovies, I will be back for our midweek reading. Hopefully I'll be able to be outside on my deck before we know it. It's going to be fall, then winter, and I'm not going to be able to get outside a lot. So I want to utilize my time outside as much as I can. All right, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.